Hello student, today we are going to study about Newton's second law of motion. In previous lecture, we are discussing about Newton's first law of motion and a physical quantity, that is momentum. Newton found that when we want to change the inertial property of the body, then actually when we apply some external agency, then actually we want to change the state of that body. State means inertial state of that body. And with the help of that quantity, Newton derived his second law of motion. According to him, the force applied on a body to change the inertial property is directly proportional to the momentum, rate of change in momentum. That means जिस रेट से हम उस बॉडी के उस क्वांटिटी को, जिसके बारे में हमने डिस्कस किया था पहले क्लास में, दैट इज मोमेंटम को हम चेंज करेंगे और जितना चेंज करना चाहेंगे हमको उतना ही ज्यादा फोर्स अप्लाई करना होगा. नाउ लेट्स सी न्यूटन सेकेंड लॉ ऑफ मोशन. न्यूटन tell about the second law, that the rate of change in momentum is directly proportional to applied unbalanced force. Unbalanced force means if we have a body and apply two forces, then if the body is moving with the uniform speed, with non-uniform speed, that means F1 and F2, that means F1 minus F2 is not equal to 0, then we can say the body is in unbalanced force conditions. So Newton tells that the rate of change, that means if we have a body at initial momentum Pi, when we apply the force on that body, that is F, then it changes its momentum. That means after time t, its momentum becomes Pf, where Pi is the initial momentum of the body and Pf is the final momentum of the body, and it changes its momentum in time t. Then according to second law, it is found that, that the change in momentum, that means dp by dt, dp by dt is written for the instantaneous change. It is written for instantaneous, for a small value, but actually this positions is written in class 12. For class 9, we can write dp, we can write change in momentum by change in time is directly proportional to applied unbalanced force. That was Newton's second law. That means rate of change in momentum with respect to time, given time, change in time, is directly proportional to applied unbalanced force. Now we discuss with the help of these equations, that means Newton's second law, Newton derived the formula for force. That means we can say or the change in momentum, that means dp by t, del t becomes t, is directly proportional to F. or F is directly proportional to PF minus PI by T2 minus T1. That means as change in momentum with respect to time is directly proportional to force, similarly unbalanced force, same we can say that the applied force is also changes with respect to the change in momentum with respect to time. Here change in momentum is written as PF, that means the final momentum, minus PI, that means initial momentum, and T2 minus T1, that means the final time minus initial time. If T2 minus T1 is equal to T, then we can write F is directly proportional to PF minus PI by T. So according to Newton's second law, force is directly proportional to change in momentum with respect to time. Now again we can write what if PF is equal to MB. PF, that means final momentum, is equal to mass into final velocity, and P initial is equal to mass into initial velocity of the body. That means mass into initial velocity body. Then F is directly proportional to mv minus mu by T. Hence we can say F is directly proportional to m into v minus u by T. But v minus u by T is equal to A. That's a part we just discussed in the first chapter. V minus u, that means final velocity minus initial velocity by time, is equal to acceleration of the body. So we can say force, unbalanced force, applied unbalanced force. This is F. In Newton's second law, force taken is unbalanced force is directly proportional to the product of mass and acceleration. That's equation 2. Now let's see completely. Now we know that if we replace the proportionality sign, we have if we replace F is directly proportional to MA, and if we replace the proportionality sign with an equal sign, then we should take a constant. So F is equal to KMA. Here K is a constant, that is proportionality constant. And in Newton's this experiment, it is found that if M is taken 1 kg, F is taken 1 Newton, then it is found the body moves with the acceleration of 1 meter per second square. So we get K is equal to 1. Therefore we can say F is equal to MA, mass into acceleration. Hence by Newton's second law, Newton discussed about the numerical value of force, and we can say that like in previous class, if first law gives the definition of force, then second law gives the numerical value of force. Now we define that external agency which is able to change the inertia of the body. That force is that physical quantity which is equal to the product of mass and acceleration of the body. And that acceleration generates from where? Acceleration generates whenever the change in velocity takes place. For today, see carefully. Thank you.